Cryptographic algorithms. Security analysis. Cryptographic algorithms are the backbone of secure digital communication, ensuring confidentiality, integrity, and authentication in an increasingly connected world. From securing online transactions to protecting sensitive data at rest, these mathematical techniques form the foundation of modern cybersecurity. The evolution of cryptographic algorithms has been marked by continuous innovation and response to emerging threats. As computational power grows and new vulnerabilities surface, cryptographers refine existing methods and develop novel approaches to stay ahead of potential attacks. Fundamental principles of cryptography. Cryptography relies on several fundamental principles that underpin its effectiveness. These include confidentiality, which ensures information remains hidden from unauthorized parties, integrity, guaranteeing that data is not altered during transmission, and authenticity, verifying the identity of communicating entities. A critical component of cryptography is non-repudiation, preventing either party involved in a transaction from denying their participation. This principle is particularly vital in legal and financial contexts where proof of action is required. Symmetric versus asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption uses the same key for both encrypting and decrypting data, making it fast but requiring secure key distribution. In contrast, asymmetric systems employ distinct public and private keys, enhancing security at the cost of increased computational overhead. Data confidentiality, ensured through robust encryption mechanisms that obscure plaintext until decrypted using authorized keys. Data integrity, achieved via hashing functions and message authentication codes, MACs, that detect any unauthorized modifications. Evolving landscape of cryptographic techniques. The field of cryptography is constantly evolving to address new challenges posed by technological advancements and malicious activities. Quantum computing's emergence presents particular concerns regarding traditional encryption standards that may become vulnerable to quantum-based attacks. Predictive analysis plays a crucial role in anticipating future risks associated with cryptographic implementations. By analyzing trends in computing capabilities and attack methodologies, researchers can forecast when current algorithms might be compromised and begin transitioning towards post-quantum solutions. Multi-factor authentication serves as another layer of defense within cryptographic frameworks, complementing primary encryption schemes by adding additional verification steps beyond mere password protection. Quantum computing impact. Current research estimates suggest that sufficiently powerful quantum computers could break widely used RSA and ECC algorithms within approximately 15 years after achieving practical viability. However, such timelines remain speculative due to ongoing advancements in both quantum technology and classical countermeasures. NIST Post-Quantum Cryptography Project, launched in 2016, NIST's initiative aims to standardize quantum-resistant cryptographic algorithms capable of withstanding threats posed by future quantum processors. The project includes rigorous evaluation phases involving global cryptographic experts. Public key infrastructure and digital signatures. Digital signatures utilize public key infrastructure, PKI, to authenticate documents digitally while maintaining non-repudiation. A sender signs a document with their private key, allowing anyone possessing the corresponding public key to verify the signature's validity. Diffie-Hellman key exchange demonstrates how two parties can securely agree upon a shared secret over insecure channels without prior knowledge of each other's identities. This foundational protocol paved the way for many subsequent developments in secure communications. RSA algorithm overview, developed in 1977 by Rivest, Shamir, and Adelman. RSA relies on the difficulty of factoring large prime numbers to generate secure keys. It remains prevalent despite growing awareness of quantum computing's potential impact on its long-term safety. Hash functions and message authentication codes. Hash functions transform input data of arbitrary length into fixed-size outputs known as digests or hashes. Their deterministic nature means identical inputs always produce matching results, yet even minor variations yield vastly different outputs. Collision resistance. One essential property of strong hash functions is collision resistance, meaning finding two different messages producing the same digest should be computationally infeasible. SHA-2 family members currently exhibit sufficient collision resistance for most applications. Message Authentication Codes, MACs, extend basic hashing by incorporating secret keys into the computation process. This addition allows verification only by those who possess the correct key, providing enhanced security against tampering attempts. Password-based encryption and key derivation. Password-based encryption leverages user-selected passwords rather than randomly generated keys to secure data. Since users often choose weak or predictable credentials, specialized key derivation functions, KDFs, help strengthen these secrets before applying them in encryption processes. BCRYPT stands out among KDF options because of its adaptive complexity feature, enabling periodic increases in work factor regardless of hardware improvements. Unlike older methods prone to brute force cracking, BCRYPT actively adjusts itself based on available processing resources. PBKDF2 and Argon2 comparison. PBKDF2 provides reliable password hardening through HMAC iterations but lacks flexibility compared to newer alternatives like Argon2. Argon2 offers better memory hard characteristics, resisting GPU-accelerated dictionary attacks commonly employed against weaker schemes. Modern cryptographic applications in web development environments, HTTPS protocols heavily depend on SSL/TLS handshakes implementing various cryptographic primitives including symmetric encryption, certificate validation procedures, and session key establishment methods. Blockchain technology. At the core of blockchain lies cryptographic hashing applied repeatedly across blocks containing transaction records. Each block references previous ones via embedded hash values, creating immutable sequences resistant to retroactive alterations. Cloud storage services also benefit significantly from cryptographic techniques. They use end-to-end encryption strategies along with encrypted metadata management to protect customer files against unauthorized access or modification. Vulnerabilities and attack vectors. Cryptosystems are susceptible to various types of attacks ranging from direct decryption efforts to exploiting implementation flaws. Understanding common attack scenarios helps developers implement stronger protections tailored specifically against relevant threats. Side-channel attacks leverage physical properties like timing information or electromagnetic leakage instead of targeting purely logical aspects of implemented algorithms. Such attacks have successfully compromised devices employing supposedly unbreakable encryption routines when side-channel factors weren't properly mitigated. Timing attacks represent a subset category within side-channel methodologies. They analyze execution time differences caused by specific operations within crypto code paths to infer secrets such as private keys being processed internally. Security best practices in implementation to ensure optimal performance coupled with maximal security guarantees. Adherence to established best practices becomes imperative whenever deploying any kind of cryptographic solution. Following well-defined guidelines minimizes exposure vectors exploitable by adversaries aiming to circumvent protective measures. Using hardware security modules, HSMs when handling highly sensitive material, offloading cryptographic tasks onto dedicated HSM appliances reduces risk surfaces considerably compared to software-only solutions. Potentially exposed through OS-level weaknesses. Regularly updating libraries and runtime environments remains crucial since outdated components frequently contain patches addressing newly discovered exploits threatening otherwise sound implementations. Future directions in cryptographic research. Ongoing investigations explore hybrid models combining conventional cryptographic paradigms with innovative constructs aimed at bolstering overall system resilience against diverse threat landscapes. Exploring unconventional pathways might unlock unforeseen advantages previously unrecognized within classic domains of theoretical study. Homomorphic encryption potential allows computations performed directly on ciphertext without needing first decryption, opening avenues for privacy-preserving analytics applicable in healthcare or finance sectors dealing with confidential datasets under strict regulatory constraints. Zero-knowledge proofs offer promising prospects too, permitting verification of facts without revealing underlying evidence behind assertions made. Invaluable tools for preserving anonymity while fulfilling compliance requirements tied explicitly to provenance audits. Conclusion: this exploration into cryptographic algorithms underscores their indispensable role in contemporary information assurance ecosystems spanning virtually every facet of our digital existence today. Continued investment toward developing resilient next-generation cryptographic solutions will determine success outcomes in coming decades, shaped largely by unprecedented convergence between cybernetic advancement trajectories intersecting with ever-evolving geopolitical circumstances worldwide.